W2, you know, at the crack of dawn. We got you, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Trying to get some of that guaranteed money, sonny. So what the video is going to be about today is the stages of offers from Walmart Spark, right? But let's talk about Tuesday first. All the numbers are in from that day. I ended up making $397 in just over 11 hours, maybe under 11 hours, right at 11 hours. So great money per hour. Per delivery, I did 12 deliveries, $33 delivery, minus that $5 incentive, it's still $28. So, all great numbers. How do I get those offers? How do I do that? I'm telling you, patience is the key, right? When it's busy, and it's been busy for a while, but not every offer I get is a $28 offer, right? You gotta learn the stages of Walmart offers. Let's talk about the magic hour deliveries. You know, the curbsides. Most of the time, it's curbsides that they try to hand out. You know, 15 minutes after the hour to 20 minutes after the hour, and then you know you got to pick them up at quarter till. You can check in at 20 till. Those are the magic hour deliveries I always talk about. Now, here's what's been happening in St. Louis quite a bit, right? The first offer they give you, you know, at 15 to 20 minutes after is not going to be very good, right? It might even be kind of ridiculous. You know, $9 for 4 miles or 2 miles or 7 miles, whatever. You know, $11 for, you know, whatever. $16 for 11. It might be pretty ridiculous. Something you would never do. But see, the problem is some people will do them, right? And when they do have all these incentives and stuff like that, more people are likely to do them, right? Because you can add some cash onto that, right? Don't do them. I don't do them. Reject. Then there seems to be a second wave of deliveries, right? A second offer, right? And a lot of times that offer is just something barely worth doing. Not something you're wishing for, something you would do if you had to do, right? Something like, you know, I don't know, $21 for 9 miles, something along those lines. Something you don't want to do, but if you had to, you would do, something like that. Here's what I've been doing. Reject. I'll even push myself into the first come, first serve orders if I have to. At least then I have a choice, you know, of bad orders, right? But that third or fourth offer lately has been the offer that I'm way more willing to take. I can't tell you the times that if I'm patient, is that even on the curbside magic hour deliveries that I've been trying to avoid because they're often disappointing. And I've been saying that for months. You know, when I first started doing this, that was used to be a great offer. A lot of the time, not anymore. Not anymore. It seems to be a tool that Walmart Spark is using to get people to do deliveries that they wouldn't normally do, right? And they seem to be doing that, giving that to us in stages. Like, okay, here's a really bad delivery, right? Here's a not so bad, not so good delivery. Okay, here you go. You know, something like, kind of like that. You know, they set their algorithm that way, hoping that with maybe some incentives, things like that, that you'll take that bad delivery. You know, or if you live in a rural area, you're scared to death you're not going to get another one, you're going to take that. But we're talking about when it's busy, right? Take this. A lot of times I'm into the third or fourth offer before I take one. Now let's talk about the in-between orders. I call them the fast break offers, right? Hey man, I did 17 deliveries on Sunday, right? I didn't wait around for no magic hour deliveries at all. I wanted to keep moving, right? So let's say it's, you know, 2:50 in the afternoon, right? And you deliver something, you're done. Here's what I've been noticing, that the first wave, the first stage of offers that I get are usually .com offers, right? They'll offer me, those 35, 29 mile, 11 delivery offers that I don't do. And now, maybe if I was younger and wanted to do 11 deliveries at a time or 12 deliveries at a time, I might consider it. But yeah. I'm not doing that on purpose. I've done 2 or 3 of them since I've been doing this, but this is not what I do. And I've, like on social media and stuff like that, I've seen them pay up to $80, and I've seen them pay $60 and stuff like that even in St. Louis. I still don't want to do those if I don't have to, and normally I don't have to. But that's the first wave, the .com offer. Then the second wave that I usually get are deliveries that I wouldn't do, that I normally wouldn't do. There's some bad offers in there, and then there's some really iffy offers in there. Sometimes a bunch, sometimes 18 of them, right? And I wouldn't do any of them, right? And lately I've just been, okay, I'm not doing them. I'm not doing them. And then it seems like the longer I wait, the more patient that I am. All of a sudden, in the midst of all those iffy offers that are out there that I watch people take as time goes by, all of a sudden the offer that I wanted the whole time is there. I can't count the times lately that if I'm just patient, and this happened several times Sunday, that I noticed it because I worked in the city on Sunday, right? Tuesday. I'm talking about Tuesday. Sunday was different. Tuesday I worked in the city. They had an incentive for working out of several stores, but 2 of them were in the city, and it was just unbelievably busy in the city Tuesday. During the day, all that. I'm all over it. A lot of people don't like to do it. It don't bother me even a little bit. I don't get tip baited in the city. I don't get a lot of tips in the city. What I get is a bunch of good paying offers. I don't get to worry about tips, right? So, what I noticed is I would deliver into the city, and then I'm 6 miles away from a store, so I don't, and then I might be deeper into the city too sometimes. Well, there's no reason to take an order right away. So, and I wouldn't take the first wave anyway. Then I seen the second wave come in, and a lot of times I'm like, oh, maybe I should take that. Then I see the third wave of orders come in. I'm like, man, these are right on the edge of what I should take. But you know what? I gotta drive 6 miles. We already went over that I was averaging $28 a delivery, right? So like, and 33 was the incentive, right? So there's no reason for me to be in a big hurry to take a delivery. I'm making money. Let's just see what comes up, because I'm not very close to the store, so I might as well at least get on the highway, at least get moving back towards the store. The more I did that, just all of a sudden, after maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I know it's hard to wait. All of a sudden, there's the delivery I would have done the whole time. Boom. There it is. The more patient I was, the more apt I was able to get the delivery I wanted. Sometimes it popped up earlier, but there were more than a few times Tuesday and Sunday, and maybe even Saturday. The more patient that I've been even lately, the better off that I've been. Now, I don't do all shopping deliveries. I will do. There's all kinds of deliveries that I will do. Number one is shopping deliveries. I want to control the process. It's good for this fat guy to get out of the car and get some exercise anyway. I noticed lately that when I'm going up to the 3rd floor, I've got a lot more energy, stuff like that. It's helping. It's helping. So I like shopping orders but more than any of that kind of stuff, I like to control the process. I don't want to have to depend on Walmart not being busy, on them having enough people to pick the orders, and then having enough people to bring them out, and them not goofing off, and there not being a million cars in front of me, and all that, right? But there's several offers that I will do. Number one is shopping. Now I've seen some crazy shopping orders, not so much that I've been offered, but I've seen other people get offered 100 items and that. Be careful with those, because what happens with those is that the cold stuff can only stay in your cart so long, and then they'll cancel it on you, and they only pay you full price if the customer cancels. So be careful with those great big shopping orders. You got to be experienced to do those. You got to be on the ball. I don't know if I would do 100 item shopping order on purpose. It'd have to pay awful good. That's an awful lot of work. I don't want to have to use 2 carts and all that. I mean, even this guy who's a glutton for punishment, I don't know if I'm a glutton for that much punishment. But I'll do shopping orders, and I do a lot of 2 or 3, even 1 item shopping orders. I'd rather do 2 $20 shopping orders in an hour, or an hour and even a half, than 1 curbside if I'd pay $28.30. That's 2 deliveries. It's just me, right? I can knock out 2 faster. Then I like the 1 item curbside orders. A lot of times they're express orders, and a lot of times, I'll get unlucky and they're not ready. But boy, sometimes you get them and they're ready. Those are beautiful. I did a $28 2.3 mile one recently. I did a $17 2.1. A lot of people wouldn't do that. I'm all over $17 2.1 miles. Get it done in about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm all over that. It depends what store it is and all that. If I was doing one of those, I pulled up to a store, there were 16 cars in the parking lot, I might opt out of it. But, lately, they have been relieving these curbside orders a little bit, because I don't think they have the staff. And I think, and more and more, I think they're prepared for some of these kids going back to school. So that might be where we're at. That they're prepared for that. That they're going to lose some employees here any day. So they're prepared for that. But I'll do I love the shopping order. I like the 1 item curbside, and of course I'll do. I did a 13-mile curbside order the other day at a Sam's Club. It did pay $48 plus a $5 cash tip plus a $5. So it paid $58. I'll do those all day too. But I'll do the curbside. Here's one thing that I really watch on curbsides. Number 1 is the miles. I like the shorter miles, and I like the shorter items. The worst thing you can do is I see the one now. You gotta look more and more and more and more. With the way things are, you gotta look at those items. There's a $25 offer the other day. It was like 6 miles. I'm like, why is that out there? Don't just take it. Look at the items. It was 172 items. I've seen another one that was 240 items. Something like that. No, don't take those. But watch for the stages of offers, man. I've been seeing it a lot lately. Patience might be the key to making money in a busy time like this.